All right, we are working on the Facebook trailer. I put it in here on the car lift because it's shaded and I can turn that big old fan on when I want to. I got all the hubs off. The hubs look fine. The bearings look fantastic. Tons of grease still on it. It's a little dirty now because I used the blower to blow off all the dirt and cobwebs. You can see the cobweb piles freaking everywhere. But really good grease. Nothing rusty, nothing. The one thing I will say is somebody don't know what they were doing. So that's the front of the trailer, right? This one's missing its whole brake. Don't know where it went. It's not on it. You can tell by the hub that at one point it was gouging into it pretty good. So if you don't know how electric trailer brakes are or work, this is an electric magnet. There's a cable here or two conductor wire here that goes to the brake controller on the truck. It sends 12 volts to this. The magnet energizes, electromagnet energizes and drags along the inside of that hub, brake drum if you will, and this thing moves with it and moves that shoe out and actually moves both shoes out, right? So this pulls on the wall here and then the shoes hit the outer part of the drum. That makes sense, right? This won't ever do that because the wheel is rotating this way going forward, right? If you're going backwards it'll go this way, but it's going this way, right? Which is probably why that's all fucked up, which means it's going to energize and go back. It's not going to engage shit. It has to go this way, grab it and pull it. So this one is on backwards, 100% backwards. This one's missing. Let's go to the other side. Oddly enough, because this wiring was in these tubes, and that tube, it's actually really flexible and nice where it was protected. Obviously where the sun was, it's shit because it went like that. So I still have to replace it. This one here is done right. The wheel is rotating this way. The electromagnetic energizes. It pulls it along the inside of the face of the hub. It grabs it. It pulls it. It locks the brake up. You see how that works. This one, so both rear axles are on backwards. This one here again, the wheel is rotating this way, going forward, which is, again is why this magnet's all chewed to shit, because it would energize and just sit here. So this is locking up on the hub, but it's not pushing the shoes out to engage the brakes. So I'm going to take the components from here, because if I flip it around, yeah. So I'm going to take the components from this one here and put it on the front axle there where it's missing everything, because then that'll make that correct. I'll probably just pull off the other rear one, which is on backwards, because it would go to this side. So basically this axle is just spun around backwards. But this one here needs to go to the passenger side, and the other one should go to the driver's side. But then you'll have two brakes on one side and one side on the other. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to pull this junk off, put it on that side. I think I have to buy new magnets because I'm pretty sure it's shorting out. This one's not bad, but it is definitely chewed up. Oh. And the hub is not great, but it would do the job. So that's the plan at the moment. As far as everything else goes, I still got a lot of welding and cutting to do. My plan was to take this off and make it a flat deck up here. I don't think I will. I think I'll just come in here and tack weld, but we'll see. My goal first is to make it roll and make it have lights, but I also don't want to weld on it. Actually, it's all protected in that tube. I may do the wiring and then weld, who knows. We'll see. All right, so we have the 4 new tires that came in. This one doesn't quite look like it's on the bead. No, it's not, so I'll have to put air in it. It did say that they don't send them with full pressure, so hopefully that's all it needs is air in it. 3 of 26, so it's the 3rd week of 2026. So these are kind of old, but not that old. Where are they made? I don't see it. Let's see here. It says it says 35 psi, 100 psi for 2,335 pound rating. So I'll probably set them at like 60 or 70, so they're not too fucking bouncy. I do have the trailer in here on the lift still. That's how I closed it up last night. Oh, damn it, almost hit my head. So, let's see if this is any good. Pretty sure I blew that one yesterday. Yeah. It says it's charged. I'll believe it if it works. No shit. Alright, it works. So maybe the only thing I fucked up was the gauge. Alright, I'm cool with that. Alright. So I have decided, now that the wheels are all re-greased and everything. That's a nice tire. So that's a good spare. And this is a good spare. I guess I only really need to order was 2. That's tubeless. I think they're both tubeless. So I got 2 good spares. Those tires are dry rot and cracked everywhere. One thing I did, and I didn't really have to, but I used the 1/2x20 tap, and I made sure all the threads were nice and clean. I oiled them with I'm not sure what that is. I think it's ATF fluid. But I oiled them nicely to make sure everything goes together nicely. I repacked all the bearings. It's a nice trailer. I really like it. So that's where we're at the moment. Okay, the bearings are packed. The brakes are not quite fixed, but they're put kind of the way they're supposed to be. The only reason they're not fixed is I can't find the magnets. So option A, replace the whole back panel, or C, continue looking for magnets. I'm going with C at the moment. I'm also not really caring that it doesn't have brakes front and rear just yet. I ground here. I ground back here on both this and this. My goal is to cut a piece of angle iron at 10.5 inches. It will weld to that, weld to the back of the fender, and then it'll give it more support here so it doesn't wiggle like that. From that point, I have to make a decision whether I'm cutting off this upper lip right here from the fender forward and making this a flat top without this 2-inch lip. I would basically be doing it because I don't like how the straps go around here. It does kind of make it a little wider though. Okay, so that's how they'll look. I straightened this one out as best I could with crescent wrench and all that. Obviously, this little trim piece they put on broke. Looks like it hadn't been solid for a long time, but I will straighten that out after I get this welded on. Same with the back here. It does mean this will be kind of hard to reach, sorta. But oh well. I still got that one. Yeah, and there's a third one here. So there's 3 tie downs in the back. So I'm not worried about this one being kind of difficult to reach. Yeah. So, now it's time to get the welder ready. As per Murphy's rule, we got all that done, and the batteries on my welding helmet died. So I need CR 2450s, which I know I don't have. So I haven't got this side done. I either find my other welding helmet. I know I got one that just takes AA's or AAA's. I just don't know where that is yet. This garage is a fucking mess, and I'm kind of disappointed at myself. I have decided to continue with the original look of the trailer and not cut off this piece. It will still have the lip, which I'm not a big fan of, but who knows what the new owner will think. I am tack welding it here at the bottom, right by each mount. That way if they pull up on the straps, it won't pull it up. So it's going to get 2 pretty much on each side of that. Here, I haven't done this one yet, and I haven't done that one yet, but I'll do all 4 on each side. I also, of course, welded all that, welded this, front and back, and then I tack welded here and there, and then of course back here. So she's gonna be pretty fucking strong now. I did fix, oh, I think I already showed you that. I already fixed that, beat it with a hammer, used the long adjustable wrench, or crescent wrench, even though that's a manufacturer name. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I think I'm calling today done. Oh, and I couldn't use this because I didn't have the 045 tips, so I'm using the 035 regular wire with CO2 argon, maybe 100% CO2. I'm not actually sure, but it's obviously coming out really nice, even overhead. So I'm happy with that. All the welding on this side done now. I was contemplating adding some tie down points to the very front, because there's really not, other than these at the corner, but I was kind of thinking something here on the front. So I started looking at how structural this was, and it's actually put on pretty nice, except for, remember how this has welds on top only, this whole top rail, which now it has on both sides, near every single tie point. So now it's a lot better now than it was. This has welds not on the top at all, but has it on the bottom, here, there, in the corner. So it's pretty well tacked, but it looks like you got the C channel, then the diamond plate, I'm sorry, C channel, diamond plate, angle. And it doesn't look like the angle is connected to the C channel other than through the welds here. So I don't think that I'd want to strap there or weld tie downs to that. I mean, it would be fine for quads, ATVs, side by side, but you strap anything heavy like a car, I think it'll bend. So I'm thinking here. That way it's to the tongue. Or do I do it like they did here? But then I'll be running into the same problem where you try to you tie it here and you'll want to roll that. I think if I did it here, it would have me enough angle to go over that without trying to pull it up. Or do I just leave it alone and see what I need later? I think I'm gonna leave it alone. So I'm gonna move that crate, get the forklift, lift the front, drop the back, get it to where the working height's about 4 to 8 inches. Take the wire brush on the grinder, take out this entire section here, just clean it all the way up, top and bottom, and then tack weld it before I put tires on. That's the plan right now. Alright, the trailer is mostly done. I'm still waiting on my wiring so I can do the lights. I got the new tires on. I got all the welding fixed up, both sides. Got the pretty new tires on. Got, oh my goodness, plenty of spacing. It's got nice little areas for the ramps. I was going to try those aluminum ramps and put the forklift on here just to see, but I don't know if I'll do that right now or not. Came out really nice. Stiff as shit now. Those aren't going nowhere. I like it. So I'm going to go take it for a quick test drive and see how it does empty. And wait on lighting. So she's not overly bouncy on the dirt road. Not noisy. She tracks pretty well. We're doing 15-ish. Now we're doing about 20. And she doesn't seem to care. We are doing about 50. There's no odd noises. I don't really feel it back there at all. I don't think my right door shut all the way. We're gonna try to wiggle it. Nope, she goes back to true really quick. So yeah, she feels good. She's a good looking trailer. So those tires track really nice. I don't see any issues at all with them. Trailer's doing really well right behind the truck. We're doing 60 and there's no bouncing, nothing. She just tracks right behind in good shape. I think she's a good trailer. Marketplace trailer is all completed with the exception of the lighting I'm still waiting on. Like, subscribe, and comment.